kae ke a bona mo programming ke sa le bua moraonyana mara s ba rile ke gopela dinomando le dino dumedisa yana ke dire welcoming ke tla just ba ka se o dumedisa Collen CEO ya rena chairman Collen Mashawana Foundation MD Mr. Michel Dalleboga ANC leadership ke bone secretary Dalleboga
ke rata go leboga ba Africans ba kule solo sa rena. Within 24 hours you guys have already responded. You guys were communicating with us and asking us the details for what's going on. That shows what you guys care a lot.
The Musena family, who in an unfortunate incident lost their home in a fire due to suspected electrical fault in the house. The Afribis Invest Company, in partnership with the Collen Mashawana Foundation, pledged their assistance in restoring dignity to the family by rebuilding the house, which is why we are gathered here today. The house has been completed by a hardworking, dedicated, and highly professional Afribis team that was here doing all this work here that we see today. The renovations that were done to the house in summary are the following: a new roof, new ceilings, replacement of the wiring of the electrical system, new glazing, painting of the internal and external walls, new doors, new tiling, a new geyser was installed, and also plumbing. Other donated items from good Samaritans within the community were the beds and the kitchen cupboards we have in the house. And all of this work was completed within 2 weeks.
I'd like to thank Mashawana Foundation, Collen Mashawana Foundation and Afribis Investment. And Mr. Mashawana, thank you so much, and thank you very much. I remember when it was on Friday when they called us that the house burned, and it was like 30 minutes after everybody left the house. So I just thought, okay, it burned, maybe Kiki bedroom or something, not. So when I got here, it felt like it was a dream. Like when I got moving, how they do it, Zanzi magic. Like if you come I see everybody's out of their house, but I was just like, no, it's not happening. The first thing I did was like, where's my brother? Then, because when I was looking around, I hardly noticed anyone that I knew. Then when I saw him, I was like, hey, I don't know anymore, because like the situation that we're in, I just, but he wanted to help, but there's nothing that he could help with or do anything. What he could just say is that, Skala, but there was no way. Honestly, I was hopeless. I was helpless. I got a call from my aunt, and then she said, check our Facebook, there is this man called Collen Mashawana. Then he posted that he's coming. To my surprise, I don't know this man, and he has pictures. Who signed the pictures? And it was, I mean, for me, it was too good to be true. Okay, then I saw the post and check out what he's been helping people out, and I called my brother, asked for pictures with him, and then he said that he's coming the next day by 2 o'clock. They called my brother. Then the next day on Sunday, like I was just thinking of going to church because there's actually nothing that I can do. I was beginning to be in a position where I wanted to be alone. To call Java to taking people on WhatsApp. I just didn't know, because all I could hear was sorry, and that was the last thing that I needed to hear. Everybody would be like, I'm sorry for what happened. And then on Sunday, 2 o'clock on the dot, they called and said they're here.
So we're not here because of Mulewahe. we are here because of the neighbors. And that's where I want to start, to say you guys are amazing. Because if it was not because of the neighbors, we would not come here today. I said to the CEO, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. But my heart is heavy. My heart is very, very heavy. Today we are supposed to be celebrating. We are here to celebrate our house. But at first when I sat there, I looked at every one of you and I saw people they don't look very happy. But, and I didn't understand why. But after Muleboheng stood here and spoke, I became like you. I was very happy in the beginning. So after she spoke, I became like you. And it's not that I became sad. My heart became heavy. Because the story of what happened here today, it's just an amazing story. It's those stories that we read about on magazines and we watch on TV and people act. It's not really real stories. A person, it's a child-headed family. They have an issue with electricity connections. The house burnt down. Then 2 days later, some people come from nowhere. 2 weeks later, the house is built. It's like a movie. I still can't believe it myself. Like I'm shocked, and I'm shocked of everything. First, I was shocked of how beautiful Muleboheng looks, because when I came here, she was looking. Her hair was So
like two.
Her hair was everywhere. She was crying. She couldn't even speak. So I didn't even know that you are that well spoken. So in my entire planning, I'm planning to come to Polokwane Kadi 5. But the guys who are freebies said to me, no, we can't do the 5th of July. The 5th of July is too far. Because Muleboheng and the brother, they are staying next door. And we can't allow such people to be staying next door whilst we've got capacity to assist build the house quicker. So they brought more people and they finished everything here in 10 days. So now I promised something, and then they over-delivered on my promise, and I want to thank the team for doing that. There's someone, Seshego, who came and said, now I'll donate the cupboards. So they did the new kitchen. Valava Insurance, Afribees Insurance. There's a separate company, but clearly one not like insurance, so that tomorrow if same thing happens again, the house is insured. Vagiza, no, Mr. Mashawana, everywhere where you go, at like Kenya Giza, furniture. Everywhere where we go, we finish again. And that's why we'll advertise, that's why we'll put it on social media. Not because we want to advertise you or ourselves. We want to call other people to say, let's help each other change the community. 3, 2, 1.